Hello, guys. Happy Saturday. Time for celebrity news. Today, we are going to analyze and parallel with the Tart pre order by donation link pre order question total discount. We are going for a start where you're ordering your questions and preparing instructions for a free reading for giveaway as well. We have on the start two stories: celebrity comparison of divorce of Ime Udoka fake relationship, as well Tom Brady. So we are going to check up their relationship that is over a decade, more than 10 years old relationship of Nia Long and Ime Udoka, as well Giselle and Tom Brady, two sportsmen that they had the relationship with the celebrity wife, but it didn't help them to keep being faithful. So here it is once more. This is a woman empowering uh, purpose tarot reading. Yes, entertainment, but as well is for education, literally about red flags, guys, warnings about danger, warning about fake love. That's what we talk about tonight. So here it is. For a start, we do that reading. If you like the team, subscribe and put the alarm bell because we have few times per day the live stream. In one of them, we have a full giveaway, mini chat, full mini chat reading free of charge. If you bring two new members, you are getting the coupon again for mini chat as well. Free card at the end without the question. If you want to get your answer on total discount, five answer for one question is instead of 150, just 25. As well, one answer for the question is 8.88 instead of 25. Use that opportunity on the live stream and wait after the for your answer after the channeling the news. So today again, celebrity news: Ime Udoka and Tom Brady um, love life. What was the fake? What was the red flags? So many red flags on the way as well. Do check out the previous reading that I have done last month about Tom Brady, and I predicted that they are literally going to divorce. So do check out that reading. I'm going to attach it in description. Yes, if you Google Gala Travelogue as well, Giselle and Tom Brady, you're going to find it reading and just compare it. It's from last month, and I literally predicted divorce, even if there was no talk about divorce. So let's see what's now with Nia Long and Ime Udoka. What were the red flags? Everything is on fire. I just heard the firework. Do you hear, guys? There is a firework here. So everything is now at the moment on the fire. Like in that relationship, like people are literally now like volcano, like all the things that he was doing previously, like Nia Long now literally reminds him. And this is like a last drop, whatever was happening in his secret life, where he was literally stalking some co-worker from the Boston Celtics. First of all, Ime Udoka was a Boston Celtic coach, and literally it seems like in his career, long career, as well, being first a sportsman and then finishing as a coach, seems like before being into the profession of a coach, he was a sportsman that was he literally violated so many times the code of conduct by having an improper, intimate, and consensual relationship with some of the females in the team staff. Another thing that this was happening not just once. There is little situation where he was literally doing this before, while he was a sportsman, while he was a member of the team, and then he has to resign and step out and be a coachman. So that's another story. So this guy was literally all life being into the position of the sexual predator. And again, I'm going to check up 1 second. Was Nia Long celebrity actor? What I understood was Nia Long having with Udoka, was aware that he was a predator before? Was she aware from the start of relationship? First of all, she's very honest as well. Seems like she's as well open for as well new possibilities in her life at the moment. Tell me more. Wow, it's totally wow. Look at the divorce card popping out. Like this story is over because now she has found like literally a person, a new cup of love to push her away from this toxic relationship. And she suggested divorce because there is now a new person coming. Wow, in her life. Again, is Nia Long seeing somebody else at the moment? Wow, she's just in a healing mode and she just wants to run away as well. Whatever was the first thing happening, there was a sexual addiction of Udoka, and he was always chasing and in a cheating mode. That's what's happening. And how will this finish relationship with Nia and Udoka? I mean, it's certainly a damage. This relationship was never good. And just look at, okay, there was always immaturity in this relationship, and it was just a sexual thing. Never was a deep emotions and connection. There was always a third party situation, and this relationship was disaster from the start. So many red flags. Now, solution for the uh, her. There is a gate for Nia Long gate to be open for this divorce by literally using excuse. This time is excuse for her to run away from this guy. But the relationship all over was never a healthy one and never a committed one. It seems like he was always returning to her like a mother, and there was always the lies and trivial things. And the moment when now they are talking about the truth, it's literally use his predator things that was sexual addiction that was coming to the surface to the public, but before there was already aware of everything. And it seems like that Ten of Pentacle and actions, always using his celebrity card to attract the girls, taking actions, and always cheating on his partner, Nia Long. Even if he was always so-called living with her, even when he was working far away, he was always going back to the to her, even breaking promises with the Nine of Cups. He was pretending, always returning with the "You're my love for once and the mother of my children." But on the other side, like whenever I'm away from the home, I'm in the Seven Wands energy. Like, what energy is this? Like, I pretend I have everything with you. Yeah, I'm living with you. I'm returning back to home, but on the other side, I'm a Seven of Wands. This is a split personality syndrome of the sexual addiction. Look at that's why this relationship is doomed. And this tower, the fake relationship, has to go down. Yes, as well. Seems like it wouldn't go down because she was always having excuse because he's a father of her children to suppress the things. Look at, but seems like now there is we're going to hear as well on the bottom through the online there will be a clarity that he was even the father somewhere on the way. He's a father, there is a single mother that are going to talk about this. But look at the online promotion of him being a sexual predator literally was the last drop in the life of Nia Long. She doesn't want the father of her children to be exposed online and her children to be embarrassed. Otherwise, she was always embarrassed with so many times cheating. And seems like there was a missed opportunity as well for him to be in the pastime as well. We are going to have the news from other women, not just this woman that was a team staff. There will be other women that are going to talk that in the past time there was a missed opportunity. He was a father figure, and online the new victims of him being polygamous, polyamorous, however you're going to name this, classical sexual addictive cheater. I can't call it polygamy because seems like polygamy person should be the one that is providing in at every location. He is a perfect father and husband, pretending like he's just on a business travel and as well doing the same, having a family in another city there where it's so-called the business. This in this case is just a sexual addiction and pure predator energy. This guy would just go in and out from relationship with everybody, just sexual pure pleasure and nothing more, pure animal energy. Like, hello Nia, you had one kid and then you have a second one with this guy. Like like what did you think to do with this guy? Like, how women they think that really that the guy will get serious? How is superficial? You cannot make from a guy who thinks only of with his phallus. You cannot make a human. He's always thinking of any new chick in the air. It's not about something specific, fetish or something that he has. He just like he's a womanizer. That's the whole thing. He's addicted of any new sexual pleasure, and that thing make this relationship doomed. And that's why now the gate is open. And seems like this online promotion of him being a sexual, of his addiction being sexual predator, literally helped her out to go from this relationship. Again, there is that second question: is that true? Is Nia Long having a new possible? Is Nia Long having a new lover? Wow, yes. Yes, she has a proposal of the new. Who is this guy? Is this her friend? Wow. There's literally, this is a public figure, it's celebrity as well. Look at guys. The media, wow, wow, wow. But as well, seems like it was postponed the cycle with this person. And that's a totally new cup of love. It's not somebody literally that it's not story about returning to email. This is a totally new cup of love that I saw with two different decks about Nia Long. So at this hour, while the gate is open, Ace of Pentacle, for her to go out of this doomed relationship that was just a sexual predator energy of female dog and her addiction as well. Like, it's so funny because all these women, not just Mia, all the women, they get that energy from him. Like, he's a perfect labor energy, that like a magnet, the devilish energy that nobody can resist. All these chicks, not nobody, guys, the women that they go after that king of wands energy. And for their ear sleeping, sweetie, was so sleep, going to go down. No, she's waiting, Mama. Huh? Why don't you go to sleep? Hmm? No, she wait, Mama. Okay. This energy, like, it's so doomed, and so he's like a magnet for all these women, and they are all mesmerized with his sexual energy. But on the other side, there is a new love, new man who is going to motivate Nia Long. Literally, his celebrity. The news will talk about him. Yes, his celebrity, and it's brought to the light. Like, literally, we are going to hear these days. Literally, who is this guy? And we are going to see them walking together, paparazzo recording this. This will be released, that, and it's a right choice for her to have really a healthy relationship. She deserved to be wanted, because sorry, this was just torturing for her to stay with this guy. Like, push him to return back to her, like a mama calling him, are you coming back home? Are you coming back to the West Coast? Why she was always living, I do believe, in California. He would go very far away from her, always having a contract. Like, do check up. Like, this is a Boston. Sorry, guys, if Nia Long was living in California, why he always choose to be so far away? Because of the cheating from his children and the mother. Finally, from the children. I mean, the father, they can be even divorced, but they always want to be near, close to a children, to see them over the weekend or something like that. So yes, this guy literally, and I don't like his energy. Whenever I see any of the photos, he's so primal. He's total Jerk. Yes, that's what he is. Sorry, Frida. Huh? Sorry, because of my earrings. That's my earrings. Let's check up if I can enter the BuzzFeed comments. The people are so funny when they are commenting these public scandals. So very healthy comments. So usually the people they made the comments that they had point like this: no one deserves to be cheating on, celebrity or no celebrity. It literally doesn't mean that there you should be accepted because you're a celebrity from being cheating on. Uh, as well, somebody just make one short statement. Udoka uh, has humiliated his family. Hate that for Nia. Of course, nobody say it's on his side. I do believe. I mean, except somebody being trolling another cheater. Yes, probably that type of man would literally be on his side, right? So, what about Tom Brady? We go for the next one, guys. Again, me along. Good luck to you. And again, is it true that's my theory on the start? We had the statement. Does email Doka and Tom Brady, another sportsman, having a scandal, a possible divorce this last month, and it was predicted in my readings the previous month when nobody was talking about this. So literally do check that reading before about Tom Brady and Giselle before it was pronounced divorce. I predicted that. And again, is it Tom Brady a cheater? Why there was a statement that literally there was some message literally from Instagram girl super fan. What about that message? And it's a very funny message how Tom Brady was involved in Ben Affleck nanny scandal because Ben Affleck has that scandal right with nanny and why Tom Brady was got wrapped up in the Ben Affleck nanny cheating scandal. That's an interesting one. That's another question again from this week. And it's very interesting because as well Tom Brady somehow it's very interesting because 2015 they were like they were a close friends, Tom Brady and Ben Affleck in the pre when he was cheating with his nanny. And literally there was even a photo of his nanny of Ben Affleck nanny to turn to be a lover. Literally on the jet posing while wearing Tom Brady 4 Super Bowl rings. Like, hello. Ben Affleck flew his nanny to Vegas while unsuspecting Jen stayed home with the kids. That was the New York Post, even. Wow, wow, wow. 2015, talking about. Let's see. That's an interesting statement as well. I'm going to check up now. Tom Brady. And that funny question about Ben Affleck connection. Hello, Shanner. How are you? I'm reading the article. Hello, Shanner. Hello. Oh, it's frozen screen. Why is frozen? I don't know. It will be froze. Yes, it's there. Yes, it's now it's okay. The internet got stuck. So let's put up this question. Tom Brady and Ben Affleck, nanny syndrome. That's so funny. But these are the old news from 2015. But this is just one of the red flags during a long relationship marriage of Giselle and Tom Brady. So let's go for this. So we are going to compare what was happening with Ben Affleck and Tom Brady during that flight and that holiday time while Jennifer, Ben Affleck's wife, was back at home. Yes, what happened then? So let's check up. Hello. Is it the hurricane? Shanner, how is there? Is it the hurricane? How is the weather? We are just fine. Frida just stayed at home because she's having a period. Frida is not good. She's having a period. She is in jumpsuit and she has a pampers. I mean, a little panties that I'm preparing for her. Yes, she's not good. I feel her energy. She's very confused. 1 second, Frida is down your thing. This to be worn, her fur. Okay, here it is, baby. Baby, baby. Hmm, thank you. Today and yesterday is just fine here, guys. Again, I mean, yes, we are at home. It's very cold, but during the day, last 2 days, it's okay. It stopped that cold wind and rain. But again, next week it will be coldish. Yes, from next week is again going down. The night temperature will be again less than 10 Celsius degrees. So yes, it's coming. The winter is too early for the winter, but it was really a warm evening. We were in the garden party. Yes, it was a lovely. We were in the garden party now for 4 hours outside, and I was not frozen. It was a wine tasting here. It was cute event. I just returned. I was dressed like this. I just had one hood on the top because of my trouble. Otherwise, I have a terrible pain if it's raining. But lucky last 2 days. Otherwise, as well, this event was postponed because all September was supposed to be the 2 weeks before. Two times they postponed because it was a terrible tsunami, almost like tsunami, a monsoon rain, like a hurricane was passing here every Saturday when they wanted to have that garden party. So they had to postpone it. Otherwise, this party is always happening last weekend of September, like last year, the same wine event. So now it was postponed from the 12th of September towards 26th of September, something like that. And now they found the perfect date. So, and for sure you are getting the same trouble, right? For sure you're the one that you're getting, I believe, Shanner, the terrible pain whenever it's coming that rain. I believe had the same trouble. So 1 second, guys. Let's go back. We are going to talk. Stay with us. We are going to talk. Share with your community. Let's check up that question, Tom Brady, and that quirky question about what was happening. So we are going back to 2015. First of all, again, I start up from Giselle. What is the karmic path between Giselle and Tom Brady 2015. Wow, first of all, there was immature behavior. But there was always a creative solution because she was a peacemaker, Giselle, and she literally always find new excuse, even if she doubt the relationship. When there were the news 2015 talking about, she got a little bit doubt, but she preferred to fake the relationship, fake the love. There was from her side a pure emotion. She thought it's destined to be with the father of her children. But on the other side, look at she doubted that he's faking, that he doesn't have with his immaturity, that he's faking into that marriage, but she offered him the love. So yes, this relationship is definitely a fake twin flame energy. Look at twin flame, but fake. That's the answer between Giselle and Tom. Again, let's check up. What was that question interesting? 2015. Let's go back because they've been together more than 10 years. Again, what was that thing happening? Tom Brady with his friend Ben Affleck while he was cheating with his nanny and putting her on a flight with on a private jet with Tom Brady, and she was having that photo on Instagram, literally with the rings of Tom Brady. Um, was the nanny of Ben Affleck in relationship with Tom Brady? Wow, wow, wow! With everybody, wow! It was like indoor cheating that nobody was talking about. This woman was like literally like chasing these married people like as well. Seems like uh wow, nobody stopped this. Do you see, guys? It to reverse the action being taken about the cheater, and this was like indoor secrets, like a public secret, guys. That's what I see. uh Again, the marriage was just on the start. The I'm guessing small children and Giselle choose to stay in that state of faith, even if she doubts that he's a cheater. So again, was Ben Affleck already sleeping with his nanny while she was on a flight with Tom Brady? Wow, wow. It was like on and off, like he didn't change things, but as well, like seems like on and off, page of cup, and then reconciliation during the travel. It seems like it was as well the bad company. It was not good idea because he was accused from his wife. Because going on a travel with this youngster seems like literally like a pizza, you know what? Pedo and things like this club of being under the influence with the company of these soldiers. Why she would be on a flight, the nanny, with two mature adult, they should be her father, like a grandpapa, Papa's Tom Brady and Ben Affleck comparing with the nanny. Hello, hello. And yes, the online promotion was literally said that this was a public secret, reverse secret, and public through the online medias. So yes, this is a pure lie. And whoever pretends to stay in a fake marriage, right, this fake love, eventually, literally, this was like a sexual thing during that with celebrity. Let's go with the jet as well. Like things were out of control, whatever was happening there. Like what stay in Vegas is stay in Vegas. On the travel, we can do that bad things on the travel with the youngster. Um, and we know that back home nothing will change. That's why this broken thing is here, but as well, we go back home and we pretend that this secret mm, stays back in Las Vegas. Remember that one? I just heard again 2 times. What stays in Vegas is what what's happened in Vegas, right? It stays in Vegas on the travel. But back at home, we are faking. And nothing had changed in the marriage of Ben Affleck in the marriage of Tom Brady. That's interesting. Again, who is the guilty one here? Red flag. The women that they decide to stay with this disastrous cheater. Yes, both. They're the guilty one because they didn't divorce. They're not guilty because the people are cheating again. They're guilty because they are faking and continuing to pretend that they have a perfect marriage. So again, Giselle talking about Tom Brady. Let's check up that thing. Let's open that question. So, is Nia Long really going to divorce once more? She already she was literally having a perfect detective watching out for a perfect. It was a teamwork. There was a detective. She was paying the people to catch him, to catch the playboy. Look at there was literally people who were watching, who were paid to watch the playboy energy. Look at that was a teamwork organized to reject him and manifest divorce. Yes, that's with Nia Long about him. So yes, she was waiting that this time it's like revenge divorce. I mean, it's too late, Nia Long. Like, what do you want? What kind of proof? Like, this guy was doing this to you all the way every year. Like, why you needed to pay the team worker? Why, first of all, you were paying him to be your husband, and then you were bringing him always to your house as well. Literally, this guy was homeless, going from his mother in Udoka, going from his mother house always to Nia Long home. Like, what do you want? Why do you pay plus the detective to see that the cheater is cheater when you already knew that he's a cheater before you start to live with him? Like, this is really nonsense from me alone, but all the way this relationship is nonsense from her side because we cannot change the cheater. Once again, you can go on a date, have a fun, have a lunch, dinner, some sport activity, not to talk. I never recommend the intimacy, but you can have a fun with the paper just flirting, right? But again, to have that stupidity like on and on, to invite him to leave, like why are you inviting somebody else cheek bacteria to your home? Like this guy was all the way on the tours and living and working like a father on a business trip, always working in another city. Like there were some women who were literally telling me along that literally reporting that there were almost a lover that they wanted to move in with Udoka. Like, is that true? Was there the lover that wanted to move in one of the location of Udoka while he was married? Yes, look at it was postponed. As you see, yes, it's there. The cheating is there, but it was postponed because he was married. Wow, wow, wow. As well, seems like this is a him trying to be like bigamist, but I mean he cannot be called bigamist. Again, I'm going to literally it's classic. I just heard it's a classical booty call, like indoor. I pretend that we are going to live together while we are just here in that city, while I have family on the west coast with me along. And seems like right decision to stay indoor. Like how you call that lover of female dog call herself like a girlfriend because just this guy is calling you for a booty call to stay and be that safety chick while he's working in another city far away from his marriage. Like this is hilarious about even these chicks that they're groupie chicks that they're full of these celebrity sportsmen. Like, what's the purpose? William Udoka really lived with one of the lovers that he had the lovers before. Wow, wow, wow. He's already manifesting. Oh my God. And there is a proof. I think that literally, me along with this proof, whatever he was hiding and holding the truth, she literally found the clue for divorce because he's living there on the way. This egocentric guy, selfish, he's living somewhere far away. This is indoor living together, the selfish guy who's married. And that's why this is a reason for divorce. Yes, literally, that's the reason, the proof that he was holding the truth that he's living in another city with that chick. Why? And that's the final from her side. Another thing was that there was a toxicity and somebody was running away from him while the same person was running away, rejecting his offer. He couldn't manifest that sexual intention with that person, younger female in his team, as you see, younger female page card. And this was that stalker energy of him, of being obsessive with that stuff. That's another thing. But believe me, Nia Long was literally finding a long list proof. Now, when she's divorcing, it's not just that scandal. She's have that pile of photography about him doing the cheating in another city with the real thing, with uh, that booty call chick that was so-called living with him while they're in that city. We go back again to Tom Brady once more because I'm just comparing these two cases and going back and forth, uh, comparing these two sportsmen that are not so smart. I mean, we can talk even about Ben Affleck, but this was just a teaser with that Ben Affleck nanny, right? So going back to Tom Brady again, Tom Brady is finally going to be divorced between Giselle and Tom Brady because they pronounce. Yes, seems a world card, star moments. It's enough faking. You are not going to change. You don't have time. It's reverse father figure. You don't have time. You are not going to change. You're not getting involved in being a father figure, and it's enough. As well, yes, there is definitely a need of the children to be surrounding with the father, but the father is away, as you see, and seems like he's always obsessive with the work, a career oriented, instead choosing children and free time. He chooses to be away from his children. And what is enough is enough from Giselle's side. Again, let's check up. That's what she officially tells. Again, is Giselle honest in front of media? Wow, first of all, she knows that he's a playboy. She has a proof. Wow, wow, guys, do check up. Free. She had a watch. She had paid people to watch him in a third party situation. Wow, and there is total proof. And this was her strategy to have that pure victory on divorce. That's what seems. Yes, this is a betrayal that was literally on the run while he was on the tour, while he was working, living far away from that, and she found that proof. Again, I only think that I can say that Tom Brady, the only difference between Tom and Ime Udoka is that he is a little bit discreet. That's the only thing I'm going to say. Again, this couple, Tom Brady and Giselle, Bunkin was they were married from 2009. They had two children together, like really a similar situation with Nia Long and Email Dog. She was pretending to accuse him always that he's a workaholic, career driven, and he doesn't have a time for children. Look at in her statement. In 2022, the only time when Giselle started to talk that our marriage is not so perfect. It's far away from a fairy tale. He's focused on the career, while I mostly focus on the kids. As well, Tom Brady has a 15 years old son from a previous relationship, literally uh, just to remind. So there were not just two children with Giselle, there was the third child as well there. So one more question connected to this last month in prior to divorce statement question of the life of Brady and Giselle. They were preparing the travel in Bahama in mid-August, so I think that was the crucial, the last drop. So let's see. So what happened with the trip of Bahama between Brady and Giselle? First of all, there were need of a children. The children expected the father to be with them, but he never changed. And that was literally a tower moment. That was bringing them the end, guys. Yes. It seems like that was the last drop that little Giselle got from his side, like noticing. I don't have time for my children. And there was not even need of him to be in this at this moment um, showing up in emotional connection with her. It's just her need to show up for the kids' sake in Bahamas in mid-August. But seems like that was what he was insisting, the strategy for him to be just for the sake of the children. But on other side as well, seems like she was watching him literally as a flavor energy, what he is doing. They are hiding behind the work, but there were literally other things there. So 1 second happening. Uh, was Tom Brady having fair this year? There is what's happening so many times. This is a secret, like that this guy literally a secret that there will be talking online as well. Remember, there was some kind of information there. Literally, there was some rumor that the source said, like a mutual friends of them, literally said that there was some Instagram message that one of the fan of Tom Brady said something, and literally because of that statement of his fan, Tom Brady literally rejected some plans with the children as well. And because of that statement online that she revealed, Giselle, like literally she found out that was the last drop. Like for her, this was like, again, you're cheating on me. Again, you're literally having that sexual want somewhere else. And like I really feel guilty why I literally accepted you to fix the relationship because I think that you cannot change yourself. You're a celebrity. You always use this celebrity thing, work, promoting yourself when you're far away. Literally, you're just doing these naughty things behind the scene, far away from family. And yes, on the bottom is the death because the end of the relationship because of the lies as well, breaking the promise. Definitely, that's the public secret here. As well, she's trying to be discreet for the sake of her being proud and protecting the. I must say, like I just heard, the pretending that we do things for children's sake, for family, but eventually she's just proud woman. She doesn't want. She was so much investing into this relationship, even if it's a divorce now. She want to be passing it with zero scandals and really. Uh, Even faking during this divorce process not to reveal all the dirty laundry, being very proud, Giselle, in whatever she's doing. Even the divorce has to be like with zero information and pretty private, protected from medias. Will we release a new scandal during the divorce of Giselle? Will there be new scandal? First of all, there's some things that literally online. There is a things that there will be repeated online information. News sources will show up at this hour. And again, will we have more information about scandalous behavior of Ime Udoka during his divorce? Wow, there was enough in the past times. So there was enough in the past time material. So even the paparazzi are like they have so much material from the past that they're like everything is already used for divorce. Yes. So so much lovers, so much sexual wants here, like so much material, even prepared for to be used during the trial of Email Doka divorce. So this was just comparing two divorces of Tom Brady and as well divorce of Ime Udoka. And now back to the team. So here it is. So Shanner has asked one question. Shanner, are you here? Shanner, I'm here. One second, let's check up. So it's very interesting, the post of Shanner. One second, guys. Let's see the giveaway for Shanner. So Shanner is feeling the effect of getting hit with the high voltage electricity 2016. So when it's raining and it's cold, he feels terrible in pain. So Gala, can you explain me why I'm seeing the words, numbers, images in everything I look at? I just started noticing it at the beginning of this year. First of all, it's a portal open. Do you hear me, Shanner Smith? So I'm just going to add the reading for Shanner Smith. So Shanner Smith reading. I do believe 49 minutes. Here it is, guys. So let's do the reading for Shanner. Why Shanner is from the start of this year having signs, so much signs by the road. The portal is open, yes, and literally universe wants you whatever you were holding to pull up the courage. That's what it is, and literally, um, It seems like in the past time there was some things as well that literally look at Shanner, again, Shanner message for you. Whatever you were holding, you need to pull up the courage and literally release the past time. The portal is open as well for you to have that spiritual awakening, and whatever are signals that you are getting from the start of the year all year round seems like will literally promote you on working on towards that spirituality. I see that you have to pull up the strength as well, talk publicly about what's happening to you. Explain me. Explain me that card. Wow. Seems like as well there was a missed opportunity in the past time. Whatever you wanted to tell to the public, seems like you're afraid of asking people who had missed opportunity to fix some things in the past time, literally, uh, to go and revisit the things that they have missed, or you were lacking the courage to ask them. Is it about that court case with about that girlfriend of yours? Definitely, there is a lot of injustice in the past time, but you were not having the strength to pull up to ask them, push that public petition for that revisiting the truth and working on the things that they were holding in that little community of yours where was that crime made against your girlfriend. And you were definitely afraid of the judgment as well. You feel that energy that you're a victim of the that your girlfriend, and you're with your sorrow, you're literally a victim of that society. And it's time to stop being a victim of that sorrow. That's what I see, and manifest literally things that you were postponing. Look at, because these cards comes like this. If it's like this, it's still postpone things that you want to do, but like this, it's like this horse is now they're literally running so high and going to the government place and literally pushing you to take an action and manifest things that you don't want your girlfriend case to be a victim with that misinformation. You feel betrayal of all the community and society. You feel betrayal from that from the institution as well. That's what I see, betrayal from the public institution, and you want to revisit and work on together with them. As well, I do see that the crucial will be Shanner, will be literally a couple of the older people. Is that the parents uh, of your girlfriend that died in that mystery case? Somebody has to revisit and push the people, because I think that you are not allowed to do that, that the parents of her has to do this. That's why I see a couple of older people that they should push the public to revisit the case, just to use your idea to literally do that thing as a parents. They can really pursue that. It seems like it's a right moment, whatever was postponed, to revisit whatever was a missed opportunity. And that's your answer. Should will this year will be revisit the case of your girlfriend? Whoever was rejected, it seems reverse rejection. So yes, revisit the case, going public, revisit the case, and this time it won't be rejected. That's the answer. It's a right moment to revisit the case, and her family should do that. If her family will do this, it will be revisit that case. So that's your answer, Shanner. Any other question? 1 second, guys. And I really want you to have that closure, you and the family of your girlfriend, to have the closure about her mystery of her death. And guys, do check up please the case of Shanner Smith, the girlfriend, and I have done this reading a long time ago, a few months before, and literally we are talking often once a week about that case. Seems like now it's a good opportunity. Now, when we talk, it's start of October when this video is recorded, and seems like I have asked the spirits for the last question in tarot. Will during this till the end of the year will be revisit the case? Yes, it should be revisited from detectives, from the local forces about the mystery of her death. So, one second. I'm just going to add here one more thing to add here in the hashtag. Here it is. It's added. The hashtags Shanner to check up your reading. It's a giveaway for today. Shanner Smith hand reading about revisiting of the mystery case in his life, a mystery of the death of his girlfriend, and signed by the road all over this year. Yes, Shannon, the portal is open. So the gate is as well open for your prayers to be answered, and justice has to be served for that case. Guys, do check up the list, the playlist. Justice will be served with many mysteries, mystery, missing people, mystery deaths, so-called suicide, eventually arranged uh, death, and murders among us, unfortunately. As well, there is a celebrity, conspiracy readings, conspiracy theories, celebrity energy reading, or celebrity divorce stories. So do check up all the playlists. It's long, more than 400 videos, and do share it with your community. Thank you in advance. And again, guys, thank you for supporting my channel. If you like what you hear, don't forget to hit the like, to subscribe, and when you subscribe, there is that little bell, alarm bell on the right side on my profile, and don't forget to put the alarm bell so you can join and be a part of daily live streams, sometimes once a day, sometimes 2 3 times a day. We have live streams with different themes. One of the daily live stream is a taroscope, mix of horoscope and tarot, daily and weekly news for all zodiac signs. And the second is a political or conspiracy theory of mystery theory or celebrity readings. the second live stream per day. Both of them you have possibility to be a part of the giveaway. So don't forget to bring two new friends. When you bring two new friends, you have a mini chat free of charge. As well, during any of the live stream, you have at the end free card pulling as well a giveaway once a day. A mini chat reading for one of the my YouTube babies, my YouTube members. So don't forget to hit a subscribe and put alarm bell and join this giveaway on a daily basis. As well, you can pre-order your private reading with the full price under description. Yes, there is a full list of different readings. I do as well, talking with the spirits, with the deaf people as well. I literally suggest as well past life connection, karmic ties, uh, real or fake readings as well, dating tips as a healer and web therapist. Do check out the long list of the playlist albums with rituals, with justice will be served, crime stories as well, stop the war, political themes, and peacemaker idea. And thank you in advance for any kind of PayPal donation or super chat donation that is joining my great cause, Good Karma Work Back with the Orphans. In Asia, more than 15 years, and totally more than 25 years back in Europe, with angels protecting women and children victims of the any war zone. Kisses to all, peace and love.